Hi guys, my name's Bex and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing the Aussie Book Tag. So I was tagged to do the Aussie Book Tag by Taneika from Flipping Through Pages, and I'm so excited to do that one because if you haven't noticed from my accent, I am Australian. So thank you very much to Taneika for tagging me on this one, and I absolutely love her. She is just so amazing. If you have not heard of her, I will leave links to her channel down below. Definitely go check her out. So the first prompt is Koala, a character you would like to cuddle all day. And for this one, I have chosen Severo from the Red Rising trilogy by Pierce Brown. Severo is one of my favourite characters in this trilogy. I just finished reading the whole trilogy yesterday. I cannot get it out of my mind right now. So Severo is one of the howlers that Darrow, our main character, makes friends with, and Severo is small but he is deadly, and I just think he is the most beautiful, most wonderful character, and I absolutely love him. So I definitely want to cuddle him all day. Number 2 is Vegemite, a book you love that everybody else hates. And this one might shock you, but I really like the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. It's really hard to explain why I love this trilogy. I guess I like the psychology behind Christian as a character. I really like his story, so much so that I'm reading Darker, which is the second book in his perspective currently, and I'm enjoying it. Basically, everyone knows what 50 Shades of Grey is. It's a book about two characters. One of them's got a bit of a dark past, and he likes kinky shit. I really like the story, and everyone else mostly hates it, so. Number 3 is Socceroos' favourite fictional squad, and for this one will come to no surprise to anyone. It is The Inner Circle from A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. The Inner Circle consists of Rhysand, Feyre, Azriel, Cassian, Moore, and Amren. So freaking love this Inner Circle. I freaking love their dynamics together. I love the friendship, and it's just really good, and it continues into A Court of Wings and Ruin. So if you want a fictional squad, you need to read this, but if you haven't, I'm very surprised. Number 4 is Southern Cross, and it is your recent 5-star read, and my most recent 5-star read is Morningside by Pierce Brown, the third book in the Red Rising trilogy, which I believe now is going to be a series. Is it upside down? The book is upside down. Morningstar follows Darrow from the Red Rising trilogy, and basically it revolves around a world where Reds are the lowest form in society and Golds are ruling over them. The Reds are slaves, and Darrow sets out to change that. Morningstar is the conclusion, and what an amazing conclusion it was. This had everything. It has politics, it has war, it has betrayal, it has plot twists that are never ending, and no one is really ever safe. So I love this, and I love a good dystopian, so this definitely hits the nail on the head. Number 5 is Patriotism, favourite book from an author in your country. And for this one, I've gone with two of my favourite authors in the one book. And that is Illuminate by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman, and holy shit, I love this book. This book is unlike anything I've ever read before. It's told in mixed media, so it's a really quick format to read. On top of that, it is just full of twists and turns, and I loved every second. It's one of these books where you literally pick up and cannot stop reading it. I flew through this one in about 5 hours because it's amazing, and Amy and Jay write such amazing books together. After Illuminate comes Gemina, and next year we will be getting Obsidio. So really excited, and definitely two of my favourite Australian authors. Number 6 is Echidna, a book that is nice to look at but physically hurts to read. And for this one, I have gone with Malice by Eileen Cook, which is a book that I DNF'd, and I cannot get out of my mind how disappointed I was about this book. It was a physical struggle to get through where I did, and I'm pretty sure I only got to 50-60% of the way through this one. This book is pitched as a book that is a bit thriller, and all I got from it was bitchy teenagers and unlikable characters. So this was painful to read. Number 7 is Ned Kelly, a book that is really grim but is an iconic read. And this one I've gone with the OG of dystopian, and that is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Holy shit, I love this book. This is still one of my favourite dystopian trilogies. If you don't know what it's about, I don't know where you've been hiding, because obviously this is a movie with Jennifer Lawrence and Liam Hemsworth and Josh Hutcherson, but basically it follows children killing each other in an arena. Really, really good read. The ultimate dystopian, but of course the circumstances in this book are really grim, so I thought this one would be a perfect book for this prompt. Number 8 is Great Barrier Reef, a book that had you gaping in awe, and for this one I have chosen Nevernight by J. Kristoff. I freaking love Nevernight, but there was so much going on in this book and so much twists and turns and betrayals that I was gaping in awe the whole time. Although some people don't like the way it was written because of the footnotes, I freaking loved it. Also, something to gape in awe about is the UK and Australian editions. This cover is beautiful and I love every second of it. Number 9 is Pavlova, and fun fact, I believe Pavlova actually comes from New Zealand, not Australia, so knowledge bomb for ya. And it is a light and fluffy book that you cannot help but love, and this one was an easy choice. It is Queens of Geek by Jen Wild. I loved this book when I read it. It basically follows 3 Australians that go over to SuperCon, which is of course like our Comic-Con, and one of them is famous online and does all the YouTube business, and the other friends just go along for the ride. It is light, it is fluffy, it is fun, it's diverse, and I cannot recommend this enough. Also a very quick read, so if you like light and fun and diverse contemporary, this one is for you. Number 10 is Milo, a genre or author you reach for to get you out of a slump. And this for me is, of course, as you probably noticed from my books that I've talked about today, it's dystopian. I freaking love dystopian. I read a lot of fantasy books, but to get myself out of a slump, I always head back to a good old dystopian. And I definitely think I need to do some recommendations for you guys because I read a lot of dystopian, so I definitely have heaps to share with you guys. Dystopian is what got me started in reading, and dystopian is what I fall back to when I'm in a slump, so I absolutely love it. That is the Aussie Book Tag, and I hope you liked the books that I talked about. Thank you again to Taneika for tagging me in this one, even though I know she tagged me a long time ago, but I am so behind on tags. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more and have not already, and chat to me down in the comments. Let me know what's your favourite genre. What do you reach for to get yourself out of a slump? Thanks for watching, guys. I post videos every Monday and Thursday, and I will see you in a new one. Bye!